Hey guys, and welcome to episode 7. As you can see, it's the Horde night, and I'm screwed. I wasn't able to defend the whole place. I couldn't even fix my leg yet. Come on. I could only defend half the base. I just have to keep pulling them alongside the spikes and hope I get something done that way. Also, my base suffered some real damage from screamers. The aim here is just to survive. I'm not even worried about killing the zombies. Just want to help my spikes out. So not all my spikes get destroyed in this horde. Problem is, this side doesn't have any spikes. So we need to draw them around to the other side over there. I thought 80 spikes would be enough to at least cover this whole room, but no. If they just stay like that and don't smack the wall, I'll be happy. Damn, now that body's protecting his head. Come on. I'm not going to be even able to save all this loot. They're going to destroy all the loot moving through the spikes. Also, the only reason I'm not standing behind the iron bars is because I don't want them in. If I stand by the iron bars, they're going to break through the bars. Looks like he's dead, still standing up there. This is going to be a long, short night. Come on, die already. To get down all those stairs, I needed to break my leg a bit more. Only now, before the horde, used a bandage. So that's why my health is still not full, and my leg's still broken. Come on, die already. I can't believe they're wrecking all my spikes now. The fact that they're running from that side means that they actually broke through all the corpses as well. Come on, headshots. At least I have a ton of ammo, so I should be able to survive the night, if just barely. I want to try not to waste my ammo, but when I'm missing like this, it's kind of hard. Stop destroying my loot. At least with it being 60-minute days, the horde isn't that long. So that's the only bonus of having 60-minute days. Guys, this is the least prepared I've ever been for a horde in my life. Just shows how much time the hotel took up. Come on, aim for his head. Okay, still hunted. But I think it's only going to be one zombie at a time now. I think this episode, after we face this horde, we should cut down a few trees and then make sure the defenses are at least solid. Because the screamers, I don't know why the screamers are targeting my base. There's nothing here. There's no fires on, no forges on, nothing. But there's still a ton of screamers showing up, messing up my walls. As you can see, the wall over there is damaged to hell. I had to fill in a few blocks. And then the same on this side over here. The screamers came during my time in the hotel or the skyscraper and just destroyed my building. In that aspect, I actually think that Alpha 16 is a bit broken. I hope they're going to fix that, if it's a bug. Let's see if we can make a splint quickly. Oh, we have splints. Haha. Okay. No, 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 no. No! Damn it! See, shortcut keys. Damn, that was wasteful. Okay, so where is the cloth? Am I just looking past it now? I should have a ton of cloth. Oh, it's to the bottom. Okay, so one splint coming up. Now, let's just make a few so that we are covered in the future. Now, the wood we have to keep on us, and the splints we can put away. We have to focus on I don't think I'm going to continue looting up there unless there's something on the roof. So please leave a comment down below, guys, if you've looted that before and if there's something on the roof. Otherwise, with the amount of emptiness and the random crap up there, there's no need to actually go looting. We can spend some time focusing on our base and then also go exploring in some of the other POIs. Awesome! Level 33, didn't even notice. So while we're waiting for more zombies, let's quickly see what we can get. Quick crafting I might need. He's dead. Okay guys, so ooh, we get the next one as well. But now, wait, what do I need for this? Scavenging 40. Damn. Okay, so let's just face the rest of this horde. Where are all the zombies? I keep forgetting that the higher the skill goes, the more points it costs. You know what guys, to save you the trouble of watching me cut down trees, I think after this horde, after we've looted the corpses, I'm going to go and cut out, and I'm going to end the episode there. Well, not the episode, just cut out that scene. And then I'm going to go and do some chopping down of trees off camera. And together we can then upgrade the base, place the forges, etc. Because otherwise it's going to be too much of the same thing, just chopping, 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 and that's going to be a boring episode. For a moment there I wanted to say, see you guys in the morning. Because it's not worth seeing one zombie at a time. Hey guys, so basically there's just one zombie coming at a time now, so I'm just going to cut away and see you guys in the morning. Okay, and we're back. It's almost 4, so I think we can go down now and do some looting. At least the spikes over here are okay. But to just repair all these spikes is going to take so much wood. Still hunted. Probably a crawler somewhere. Because I don't see any more zombies. Okay, let's go down and do some looting. Oh, I just knew that was going to happen. Damn, they wrecked all the spikes in front. I think I'm going to use my iron, my scrap iron, to get some log spikes. Just to be a little bit more sturdy in front. Because damn, these small spikes, even though they're not that expensive, after a while of having to replace them and repair them, they actually become quite expensive. There the guy is crawling towards me. So let's see what loot these guys have for us. I can't believe I forgot about the horde. I knew that I wanted to face it after I did the hotel, but doing a second episode for the hotel messed up my timing a bit. I mean, 2 hours left and I had to scurry to actually just put this up. It's actually a miracle that I was able to get this far. But I lost quite a bit of health from dropping and breaking my leg the whole time. I almost lost I think I did lose wellness. I had to take a green pill, vitamin, just to get my wellness back a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to go up. Let's scrap a few things quickly. I'm going to go up, put this away, and then do some chopping off camera. Just quickly loot these 3 bodies. Perhaps there's something awesome in here. And no. Okay, so I'm just going to cut away. See you guys back in a bit. And we're back, guys. As you can see, I cleared out most of the trees on this side. But I think I'm just quickly going to go up. I'm overeating. Just quickly going to go up to the roof of this place and see if there's anything there. So I'm just going to use my frames to hop there. And hopefully I don't encounter lag. It seems the lag's fine outside the skyscraper. That lag I was experiencing was mostly from inside. It would actually suck if I hit a lag spike just as I get near the top. And then all of a sudden fall down all the way to the bottom. Just want to see where I am so I don't get a surprise from a zombie or something. Come on. Wait, for some reason the blocks are disappearing. I think it's due to lag. I place a block and then I fall down 1 block. So we actually haven't been on this level before. But like I said, I'm not gonna go... I think let's try and stack from up here. I'm not gonna go through all the floors again. Like I said, all I want to do is go to the roof and see what's up there. Let's just hope we don't get a collapsible floor again. So this should be fine if I do this. Guys, it's definitely lag in the... See, the way I'm standing now is supposed to be a block. For some reason, I'm lagging quite a bit in the skyscraper. Damn it. Okay, let's try that again. The hit block on these frames are a little weird at the moment. Come on. Stop disappearing. For example, you have to be touching the frame, or the side, the wood side, to actually pick up the frame. Come on. I have to have proper timing with this. For a moment I thought this block disappeared. That would have sucked. Okay, where to from here? Can I climb this? Nope, now I'm stuck between the block and the damn beam. There's definitely lag inside the place. So the lag I was experiencing during the last 2 episodes was actually due to this hotel, this skyscraper. There's even a little building up here. That's probably where the stairs connect to the roof. There's a ton of iron up here. I should actually see if I can find a side that's actually nice and flat towards the wall. And then I'll be able to plant ladders. Ooh, there's boxes down there. I'll be able to plant ladders next to it and then be able to come up here with ladders. Instead of doing this roundabout way of using frames. I actually thought there would be zombies up here. It's weird, for some reason my mouse is actually very slippery at the moment. Sensitivity has actually gone up. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Let's quickly see what's inside this place. That's actually a little bit disappointing. I was actually expecting zombies up here. I was going to go towards the other floors now. I can just well kill this guy. He sensed us anyway. Oh, come on, the way he moves sucks. Like I said, I'm not going to explore the floors, I just wanted to check out what's on top of the roof. I know some of you are also a little bit interested in this. Now the hard part of getting back down. It's a shame I didn't bring my range up here. I could have dismantled this generator bank. At least this shouldn't be a problem getting down. It's a little bit laggy until I get to the bottom. Ooh, I'm gonna go for that airdrop. Especially now that my loot's disabled, I need as much loot as I can get. So when I see a drop like that, I need to go for it. As if it's close enough. See, now that you're outside the skyscraper, the lag's gone. So it just goes to show the bigger the building, or the more blocks it has, the more it starts to lag. Especially the higher up you get. Oh damn, took the blocks away too fast. That just proves the lag's gone now. Okay, before I check on the map to see where that airdrop is, let's just quickly drop all our stuff off and then also see if we can make a forge along. I thought there was a zombie standing here, but she almost looked like one of these small bushes. Also guys, one of the subs asked me what I'm going to do about the... Let's see if there's any screamers next here. What I'm going to do about the base. I think I'm going to build, yeah. Until Alpha 16 stable comes out, I'm going to make this my base. So I'm going to extend the wall a bit and then do iron bars out. And then in here, I'm going to make a building and then dig down to make my forges underground. For now, let's just quickly put everything away and then grab everything we need for forges. So we need small stone, lumps of clay, this, and what else? I'll see now. Ah, leather. But we don't need animal hides anymore, just normal leather. But with that, we should be able to make quite a few. Let's just make 4 for now. Also, I want to plant all these trees, all the seeds I have, because we need more wood closer to the base. All the wood in the vicinity is way too far away. 53 maple seeds, damn. Oh, also splint. But I need some serious defenses over here, guys. As you can see, the wall's pretty damaged because of the damn screamers coming by the whole time. And they come by even though I'm not at the base, so I think that's an Alpha 16 bug. I mean, activity at the base, sure, that should actually attract the screamers. But when there's no activity, what then? Fat lady over there. Quite a few zombies are spawning in now. Oh, that reminds me, let's just quickly see where that drop is. It's a little bit far away. I think as soon as we have our mini bike, we'll go for it. So for now, let's just save it because this thing disappears if it's still like Alpha 15. So we're just going to clear out a row for the trees and then plant the trees quickly. As some of you might have noticed, I had to repair the stone axe again. So the quality went down from 580 to 561. I need to get my repair skill up, but for that I need 20 skill points and I need to be level 40. So I'm still 6.5 levels away. I think this is the furthest I want to go away from the base. So let's just quickly plant the pine first. What I love about Alpha 16's tree planting feature is this, the block that it shows around the tree. Alpha 15 you had to guess, so with this you can easily see where the block falls. I'm too lazy to do another row for the grass over here to actually measure and see, okay, I'm going in a straight line. So I'm just going to do it on the outline around the base. So a single layer of trees around the base. I'm actually glad you guys enjoyed the skyscraper videos. I was actually wary of posting 2 at the same time, but you guys seem to have enjoyed it. Come on. And she's seen me. It's still, I can easily judge the rhythm of the characters, but then walking zigzag up the hill like that, I hate it when they do that. Okay, that should be done. Let's quickly make some forges. What am I actually missing? Stone. So for another forge I'll need to get some stone somewhere. At least there's a lot of these small bricks around, so I'll be able to get that soon, fast enough. There's actually a lot more. It's actually so funny seeing all these fat zombies going into a food shop. It's actually weird seeing so many of the zombies in the wild today. So remember guys, the higher your level is and the less you die, the more difficult the hordes and the zombies in general become. So just watch out for that. I'm actually surprised that screamers haven't shown up yet. I still need to plant a ton of spikes around the base, so let's just quickly see. I have frames. Let's complete the frames first, and then... What do I want to do frames? I think I'll use the frames for the house. The rest must be reinforced concrete or something. But then again, I need to repair all these as well. That's going to take some time. So for now, since we don't need the wood, let's make some wooden spikes. And 58 is not that much. I mean, it's barely going to cover 2 sides. I still find it so weird finding these broken down houses or pieces of houses in normal towns. They were usually only hub city specific or wasteland specific. Ooh, unlooted nest right next to the base. While we're waiting for all that to craft, let's just quickly go into this building. But because we have to start looting the surrounding buildings also. We can't just stay in the base and wait for Alpha 16. I should actually also see if I can play around with the gamma settings a bit. Because I've noticed that other YouTubers don't have any problems finding birds' nests, but for some reason I keep walking right past them. For me, on my side, it looks like the nests are camouflaged in between the grass. A lot of the times I run and then I think I passed the nest and then just normal grass. Let's see. We need to be careful for mines as well, since this is destroyed stone. Usually on destroyed stone, but mostly in the hub and wasteland, there is landmines everywhere, so you need to be careful. I'm not actually sure if it also applies to these structures. But you can never be too careful. Okay, let's quickly go in here and see which zombies are waiting for us. There should be a few sleepers in here. I can hear the screamer. We need to hurry up because she's destroying the base again. Sleeper zombie over here. Don't wake up, damn it. Oh, harder there, partner. Come on. No. I almost sandwiched myself over there. Let's just get out of this cramped space. My mouse is definitely sensitive today. Usually it lagged behind, but since I did the last episodes, all of a sudden I'm having sensitivity issues. There's still that... Now she's over here, what the hell? See this, they move around. She was right here and then she moved. That's something that I also have to fix in Alpha 16 stable. Okay, let's go check out where that screamer is. Hopefully she's walked over some of the spikes. But just my luck, she actually broke through a wall or something, watch. There's still a few boulders around my base that I can take down for stone, so that's a good thing. Oh, yes she is. So, at least she was at the spike side. I think I'm going to go, even though it's a bit expensive, I'm going to go 2 rows small spikes and 2 rows log spikes outside of that. And now to get in. I can't believe I broke my leg again. Let's quickly, because I want to put it downstairs, because last time a screamer got in, she actually destroyed my... everything I put in here, the fires and everything. Even though the fires weren't going, she destroyed everything in there. So I want to dig down from the start and see if we can make the forge house underneath here. It's just going to take a while to break through all of this. I'll most likely have to place the forges off camera because I'm going to have to do quite a bit of digging underneath the asphalt. So we're just going to place the spikes now and do some base work. Okay, so now it's just... Ooh, clay, awesome. I also have a supply of clay. So, off camera I'm going to dig down here and make a room, and then this, guys, is going to be my outer wall. So I'm going to actually be chopping out pieces over here and then replacing it with quarter blocks. Like the usual defense I do, but I'm not going to go horizontal this time. I'm going to go vertical like I did with the older series. I'm running out of splints so fast. At least I have the resources required to make them, but still, it's a waste. Okay, let's make some arrows. I'll definitely have to play around with the settings for the sensitivity, because this is way too sensitive. And it's going to screw me when I most need it. Yeah, so, this wall is more or less... Oh, damn it! The right height. I want to see if I can punch that. Yes, I can. So maybe one higher, but then again I won't be able to loot the corpses on the ground from that height. But I'll also have my quarter blocks, so that won't matter that much. For now, let's quickly place the spikes. I'm not going to repair these until my repair skill actually reaches level 4. the max level for the repair skill. I think off camera I'm not just going to dig the hole for the forge room. I'm also going to go and I'm going to see if I can cut down the trees in the vicinity over there and everywhere we were already. And then next episode we'll do some looting of the different POIs, the new POIs. And I'll show you guys the forge house. Or rather the forge room. Wow, I actually placed that underneath me. I'm losing wellness like crazy over here. See what I tell you, I'm not even done with this side yet and I've run out of spikes. And we still need to do this whole on half the side. So it's not that bad. Okay, so I need wood, we need quite a bit of things. It's actually funny. They've made everything in this game so much more expensive. It looks cheap, but I mean, the amount of grinding you have to do now is ridiculous. At least it's not as bad as Alpha 15. That was bad. Actually, let's just put away the forges for now. And then, what do we have? I need to make a fire again, but I'm not going to put it in this room. You saw how easily they wrecked this room. So for now, let's use a splint. The last splint. And we'll also have to use a first aid kit. I'm going to use the proper one, because that's way too much health to regen. Okay, what level are we? Level almost 34. Can I buy anything else with my skills so far? I don't want to waste my skills in anything. Miscrafting, let's just max that out. It's 1 point. I think science needs to be 3. Ah, we don't have any skill points left. Wait, didn't I have an orange wrench? Could have sworn I picked up an orange one somewhere. Oh, it's bad quality, but still. Let's just clear out this place. Ooh, now that I'm getting scrap iron, that reminds me. Let's make some iron log spikes. So I'm going to use all the scrap iron for that, and then I'll mine for iron ore or from the boulders to actually put in the forge. We already have a stack of 397, but that's not a lot at all. It's actually rather difficult playing with loot respawn off. I just wish I had people to play with, like other YouTubers. Then it would have been so much more fun. That's why I keep saying, if you guys want to join me, just say so. And then in the stable build, we can either play on the same server or make a server together. The full cars I take apart off camera, since that's going to take forever. Okay, I want to see what are the dimensions of this place. Is it an odd or an equal number? I'm actually hoping odd. 31, okay, that's looking promising. Cool, it's 31 by 31. So these middle pillars are actually the middle. So that means I literally dug in the middle of this place. So we can build around this. Let's see, how big do I want the top room to be? Only the forge room is going to be underneath. And then on top there's going to be the rest, but I'm going to make it fully out of wood. Or perhaps I'll make a treehouse, but the trees are going to take way too long to grow. So let's see, if we put a... Oh, we can't put a pillar in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be fine. So the middle span is 7 blocks. Don't want to go too far, otherwise it's going to collapse due to the room underneath. But then again, I think I saw something of them taking away, because they, apparently there was a bug, to me that was just normal structure integrity, a bug where the floors on top collapsed because you dug underneath the ground, you dug tunnels underneath your base. But to me that makes sense, because you weaken the structure integrity. It's actually more gravity pulling down on the floors. But apparently there was a bug and they fixed it, so we'll see. Maybe we can expand this even further. Maybe height doesn't play that much of a factor with structure integrity anymore. It's a shame we couldn't finish the skyscraper. We only had 1, 2, 3, 4 floors to go. Well, not even, it's less than that. But still, I don't want to get stuck up there and then waste everybody's time. I mean, we already did 2 episodes of just the skyscraper. Sure, the skyscrapers are huge, but for me that's still a little bit long. If this was a stream, then yes, we'd actually spend hours on that building. Okay, so let's quickly start building. South, north. We'll make the door on this side. Only problem is we don't have any wood to upgrade this, so I'll have to gather the wood and then we can do the upgrades together on camera. I'll also need to make myself a farm so we can farm some chrysanthemums and everything. Okay, so this is going to be a floor, red floor, and then this is going to be a wood house. It would have been actually cool if we can make the... Ooh, let's just quickly plant these outside. It would have been cool if we could have made the... I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, the wood log house. So, almost like these wood log spikes. Yeah, that's just random. For a moment there I thought it was a wandering ward or something. And so I said I'm going to do 2 layers that, and then 2 layers this, so 3 layers out. We must do the wood log spikes. Well, the iron log spikes in this case. I think off camera I'll do the rest of the small spikes around the base. Perhaps both layers. Just so I can defend myself against the streamers, because I'm going to plant the forges. If they attack my base for no reason, when I don't have forges, just imagine when I do have forges. At least the defenses are starting to look good. I just need to repair all these spikes, and that's going to take a ton of wood. It's a shame I don't have 20 spare skill points. And I think I'm going to call it here, guys. If you guys like this episode, please leave a like and share with your friends. If you have any comments or tips, or you want to see me loot those last 4 floors, let me know down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time.